Alright people, this is probably going to be a two-part video here. This is a feature story that I read in the Illinois Times paper. The front cover of the page, as you can see here, says blogger busted. Okay, right here, blogger busted. Basically what it is, it's about free speech, okay, which is in our constitutional right of free speech, okay, in this so-called land of free America. It says free speech goes on trial in Sangamon County. Okay, for you people that don't know that, that's Springfield, Illinois. A blogger, very active blogger, 57-year-old named Scott Humphrey, who's a Springfield, Illinois native, was arrested August 26th and charged with 2 counts of harassment through electronic communications and 2 counts of disorderly conduct for comments he made on an online blog. Basically, the gist of this is he was doing a blog on a political issue site. I would literally have to give you the name if I found it here, but I'm not going to actually go through all that. He made his opinion, okay? Like most Americans, opinion. You know, free speech. It's in our Constitution that we're allowed to say what we want, when we want. Apparently, somebody didn't like what he had to say, and now this gentleman is facing jail time. And when he goes to court, the free speech amendment that has been in place since the Constitution was written is being thrown out of the window. So he can't say that it's free speech, you can't do nothing to me, because the court is throwing that out. It says that he is a model railroading enthusiast, okay, who works part-time jobs at an area hobby shop in a bookstore. Says that the Springfield FBI, who wouldn't comment, showed up at his doorstep, okay, knocked on his door because other bloggers on this website called American Everyman is the website. The speaking out would get him in trouble. He is not an anti-Semitic campaigner for the destruction of Israel. I just don't support what they're doing. Told the pair, when he was asked by the FBI, Humphrey told the pair that he did not threaten, or intend to harm anyone. He says they left. 3 months later, on July 13th, he was visited again. This time, he says, by 2 men who identified themselves as Steve Gungel, that's Gudgel, a special investigator with the Sangamon County State's Attorney's Office. Humphrey says the men accused him of making threats against CISC on the American Everyman website and expressed concern that somebody would bomb the local synagogue. Humphrey again answered he did not threaten or intend to harm anyone. He says they left again. Gungel, accompanied by a deputy with Sangamon County Sheriff's Office, returned to Humphrey's home and arrested him on August 26th. Okay? He was taken to Sangamon County Jail, charged with 2 counts of harassment through electronic communications and 2 counts of disorderly conduct. According to the official complaint, 1 count of disorderly conduct relates to a blog posting he wrote on March 7th about CISC's column. The other 3 charges relate to a blog posting he wrote April 9th about a rat he encountered while working another part-time job. The post included the name George Sisk. Told Illinois Times that he does not wish to comment on this pending criminal investigation. Okay? Now think of the internet as a giant megaphone. Alright? The executive director, named Sandra Barron, Media Law Resource Center in New York City, It says, in the past, individuals who had something to say about public figures, employees, or employers, or their friends were not often subject to litigation, let alone criminal charges. The reach out of their statements was relatively modest, she says, but that's just not true anymore. Alright, now I'm going to put this in part 2 because it's running a little long.